Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Your girl is back with another freaking story time. Based on the title, you already know what I'm about to talk about. Without further ado, y'all, we're really gonna hop into the story. Make sure you guys check out my first two videos before this. That way you can kind of get the flow of what was going on in this video. It's not a part 3 or anything, but if you watch those videos first, it just gives you like a little bit more background on what was going on with this story time. That way I don't have to like repeat everything. You kind of already know what I'm dealing with, if that makes sense. So make sure you guys watch the two previous videos before this, just so you are aware. But are y'all following me on Instagram at Kayshawn with 3 E's? Are y'all? Yes, no, maybe so. Are you liking the video? Because it's like y'all viewing the video, the views is there, but y'all not liking the video. Is it that hard to hit a thumbs up? Like, I thought y'all was my K-stars. How is y'all my K-stars and y'all not giving me a thumbs up? How? Let me know. Let me know right now. How? Tell me. Leave in the comments below and tell me. Tell me how you going to be a K-star and you're not hitting the like button. Tell me right in the comments below, okay? Y'all gonna be messed up. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video. Let's go. Okay, boom. Like I said, make sure you guys watch the other two videos before this. This so I can kind of give you some background to Bubbles, because I'm going to keep the name Bubbles, okay? So, once again, this is a college story. I'm at college. I am with Bubbles, and if you watch the last story time, then you know that Bubbles is really like a shy, reserved, kind of nervous type person. And if you watch any of my videos, y'all know that I am the opposite, okay? I'm not shy, I'm not reserved, I'm outspoken, I'm outgoing, I'm loud, I'm all that, right? So, because of what happened and the other two story times, like with Ronald, when it came to dudes and like trying to help her talk to dudes and hook her up, I kind of like took the back seat, you know, because I'm like, clearly you want me to help you find guys, you want me to talk to guys for you and introduce you to guys, but when they end up liking me, then you're mad at me. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation for me. You get what I'm saying? One of the reasons why we don't have a relationship now, okay? Because it's always seemed like it was a lose-lose situation for me. Like, you would get mad at me if I don't help you talk to guys, or, you know, help you, like, basically, like, if I don't speak up and say the first word so you could talk to a guy, it's like you get mad at me. But then if I help you and they end up liking me and it backfires, then you're also mad at me. So it's kind of like, I don't know what to do. Do I not help you and you get mad at me, or do I help you with the possibility of the dude liking me and you still being mad at me? Y'all get what I'm saying? So I was just like, forget it. Like, clearly it's the lose-lose. So I might as well take the loss that requires the least amount of work. And me not helping you talk to guys is the least amount of work. So I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to help you talk to guys or say stuff to guys first for you anymore, because no, like, first impressions is everything. If I'm going up there asking them what's your plans for the night, are you going to be at such and such party, they gonna think I'm looking to see them, or I'm looking to go wherever they go, and then they gonna probably think that I like them. So I'm done doing that for you, Bubbles. Like, you clearly don't know how to, once again, like the reference I used in the last video, I can start the car up, but like, damn it, can you drive the car? Okay? It's like she wanted me to, first of all, put her in the car because I gotta introduce her to the boy. Mind you, she been at this college a whole year before me, but I gotta introduce her to the boy. So I got to put her in a car. I got to start it up, meaning that I got to start the conversation, get the conversation flowing, and I got to drive it. So I got to get the background details. What party you going to? Where you going to be at tonight? Are you going X, Y, and Z? Like, I got to do the whole thing. And then when he gets in the car, instead of Bubbles driving, they be wanting me to be the one driving, right? And I'm not trying to drive. I'm trying to be in the back seat chilling. This is supposed to be the Bubbles show, but she keep trying to make it the K show, and I wasn't trying to make it the K show because K had just got out of a relationship, so K wanted to be in the back seat, like I said, chilling. But it's like, I would get everything ready for her. I set it up, all of that. Like, we would have conversations, and I would try to get her included in the conversation, but she would always just stand to the side smiling like, like nodding her head, agreeing with whatever I was saying, but she would never join in the conversation. Y'all get what I'm saying? She would never like be like, oh yeah, da da da, I feel like this. None of that, right? Ooh, I just noticed the next story time I'm telling y'all, okay? Ooh, I gotta write it down before I forget, y'all. I say all of that to tell y'all, like, when it came to the boys and bubbles, I backed down. I was done with it. I threw in the towel. I'm not helping anymore because, let's be clear, this ain't to my own horn. I do got a personality that attracts people, whether it's males or females. Like, a lot of people like me. You have some people that may think I'm too loud. Then you got the other people that be like, oh, she fun, she lit, she always seem happy, she make me laugh, and they want to be around me. So it just depends on what your cup of tea is. If you are more like a funny type person and you love life, then you probably gonna get along. But if you more of reserved, quiet, you're an introvert, you want to be chill, we might not be the best because, like, I'm loud, I'm a little dramatic, you know what I mean? So it just depends on what kind of person you is. I really can get along with everybody, but some people might think I'm too loud. Some people, never know. Who cares? Because, I don't. But y'all, so it's this one time, all right? Like I said, at this point, I have washed my hands with bubbles and talking to dudes because I am over being the blame for why them two didn't work out. It was almost like she was a little bit delusional because she, once again, y'all, she wanted me to do the talking and like the flirting for her. But somehow she thought that was going to make dudes like her. Like, in her mind, I don't see how she rationalized if Kay does the talking and flirting for me and I'm just around, maybe the dude is going to like me anyways. It didn't make no sense. So that's why when I realized, like, it don't make sense, I can't win either way, I backed out. I threw the towel in, right? So, and the thing about Bubbles is I would talk to her and try to let her know like how I felt and stuff. But it's kind of like talking to a brick wall because she will always act like it wasn't an issue. It wasn't a problem. But in reality, it was. And me, I'm the type that, like, I don't have time to dig shit out of you, okay? I don't have time to worry about what's going on with you and why you can't speak up because we were close enough for her to let me know when some shit was wrong. And if you're not gonna let me know, I'm not the one that's gonna be at it with you over and over like, you sure, you positive, is anything wrong? No, bitch, I'm gonna ask you one time and you need to speak up and say what's on your mind.
What's on your mind? Cause you've been acting different lately, girl. What's on your mind?
Okay, no K-cap, you know what I mean? So no, y'all know it ain't a story time if I ain't add a little song into it, right? But anyways, I don't need to be figuring out what's on your mind. You need to let me know, hey, Kay, you did this. I didn't like when you did X, Y, and Z. But I knew she knew not to say shit to me because what was she going to say? Like, yeah, I know I asked you to go talk to that boy, but I didn't like when you talked to that boy. Like, she knew whatever she was feeling was not gonna make sense. But I think in her mind, she just was mad that her plans wasn't working out and that the boys that she was liking was not liking her back. But how they gonna like you when they don't know you? You don't speak up, you don't say something, they don't get to know your personality because you always in the background. So they leave your ass in the background. Like, what's going on? I'm confused on what you want me to do here. But that's on you, sis. Like, you gotta figure out what your problem is on your own. And one thing she used to always say is be like,
hey, teach me how to be like you.
like, girl, I can't teach you how to be like me. I knew what she meant. That's why at first I did try to help her because I knew she just meant like she wanted me to help her be less insecure and more outspoken. This is the thing. And even when you guys ask me, like, how do you get so confident? How do you get to the... Like, sometimes it's kind of like either you got it or you don't because I can show you and tell you the stuff that I do, but if you can't keep up with it anyways, if you going to revert back to your old self, it's not going to make sense. It's like trying to teach somebody who's an introvert to be, like, around people. It's kind of like it's not your thing. Like, all of us is made different. So it's hard for me to teach somebody how to be like me. But, like, I knew she ain't meant, like, she wanted to just be solely like me. But I knew she wanted to be more outgoing when it came to guys. Like, she wanted to talk to more guys. She wanted to be able to, like, speak up. And all I could tell her is, like, just start conversation. It could be about anything. You could say anything. Like, it's not hard to start a conversation. But in my mind, it's not hard. But it might be extremely hard for her. But I don't know how to teach people how to... I don't know, y'all. I just didn't really know how to teach her how to be more outspoken without just saying, like, well, just talk more, fill people out, like, talk about something that you're comfortable with talking about. It's just like, it don't matter what I say. It just was not it. It was not there, right? So I say all that to say, one day we chilling and she decides to invite some boys over. Now, I have no parts of this. Like, I wasn't in the same room when she decided to text boys to come over. None of that. She decides to do that on her own free will, right? Mind you, me and homegirl, I don't feel like giving these people no names. Me and homegirl, we're in my room. We're chilling, right? She wants to invite boys over, or I guess she wanted to invite this guy over, and the guy was bringing like a couple of, his friends over too, so they all wanted to chill. Mind you, I don't know this boy. Like, it wasn't like a boy that I knew, like she was talking to or something. Like, I don't know where this boy came from. Like, he must have just been somebody on campus. So cool. I don't know if they was previously talking. What the report is, I don't know. All I know is that she comes in my room and she's like,
"Okay, oh my God, just invited some boys over. Can y'all please come out in the living room with me? Like, I'm not gonna know what to say, and I know you good at starting conversations and talking. Like, I just don't want them to be bored. Can you come out?"
no. I'm like, girl, Bubbles, I'm not coming out because it's always something with you when it comes to these boys. You get mad at me. It's always something, y'all. I kid you not. I literally kid you not. It's always something when it comes to these boys. Like, and I'm not, no, you're not about to, you basically walking me right into a trap for you to be upset with me again. I'm not doing it. So I'm like, no, I'm not coming out there. It's always something.
"Please, Kay, please. Like, no, it's nothing like that. Like, we just about to chill with them. Like, this something, I just met him. It's nothing major."
I'm like, no. Like, I kept saying no because no, like, no, you're not about to keep setting me up for failure and now you want to use me once again for my people skills, basically. You only want me to come out because you don't know how to start no conversation or talk about nothing. You just want me to come out so you can basically use me for my voice. No, like, that's not fair. Like, how is that fair for me that you basically just want to use me to keep your company because you feel like you can't do it on your own? You get what I'm saying? So I'm feeling a little used here because, see, when it don't work out for you, you mad at me, but then when it works out for you, it's all happy go lucky. Like, I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? But whatever. Against my better judgment, I'm like, after her begging, I'm like, fine, whatever. Like, I'll come out and sit out in the living room and we all can talk. The boys come and I basically tell her to, like, well, when they come, just come get me or whatever. I hear her open up the door, so she come knock on my door. So me and homegirl, we come out and we sit out in the living room with them. Now, they was cool. We all talking, introducing each other, blah, 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 all of that good stuff. So we had a little speaker at the house. So I plug up the speaker and, I'm listening to the music and stuff. Some song came on and I got the rapping, like, you know me. So, I know most girls just like how it is. Like, y'all be kind of scared to eat in front of boys and all of that. I don't get that shit because I'm going to eat. But some people be scared to, like, rap songs or sing along to songs in front of certain people. I'm not like that either. I cannot sing, but if it's my song, I'm going to sing. Like, what the fuck, Because once again, who are y'all? Like, who are y'all for me to be nervous and scared in front of? Like, I don't understand. So some song came on, I got the rapping in. It was like a dude part, so I forgot. But I remember I'm me and homegirl, like, bitch, fuck niggas, get money. Whatever song it was. So one of the dudes was like,
"Dang, girl, you killing that shit. You hear every word."
Been on extra. So we all get to laughing about it, whatever. I was like, yeah, this my dude, like, da-da-da-da. Like, I love his stuff, blah, blah, blah. So we all get to talking, and he's like,
"You know what album he dropped? He just dropped this album."
All of that, right? So he started talking about albums. Now, me, I don't really know when people be dropping their albums. Like, I'm not that big on music. Okay, don't at me. A lot of people like, you don't love music. I love music, but, like, I'm not one of those people that keep up when certain people albums drop. Like, I don't keep up with the albums. I don't keep up when the Jordans dropping. I don't keep up with dates that's just not relevant to me. I'm sorry, I just don't. So I don't keep up with people albums dropping, and y'all know when people album drop, everybody listen to the whole album. Y'all talk about it. I'm always out the loop because I don't care, y'all. Sorry. I like music, but I just don't care enough to be like up on it like that. I hear the music when I hear it. Like, I'm one of those. I hear it when I hear it, and that's that. So he started talking about that. So I'm like, oh, I didn't know, but blah, blah, blah. So everybody all talking. One of his other friends jumped in like,
"Did you see the video? Like, they just dropped that 2 weeks ago." Da, da, da.
So we pull it up on YouTube. So we watching the video. We all laughing, kicking it. So when the video came on, I'm still rapping to my part, like, and listening to, watching the video. We kicking it with them. Mind you, this is Bubbles' thing, y'all. She always fade into the background. Like, she there, she gonna laugh and she gonna nod, but she's never going to participate in the conversation. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. When it comes to boys, she's never going to participate. So I always have to hold and carry the conversation. You get what I'm saying? I never get a break from talking because, like, we'd be like, because even like Homegirl was there and she chimed in like, no, I see y'all like that song, but I like the other song he did called ba da da da. And then it's like everybody kind of saying what song they liked on that album. And then you get to Bubbles and she's just like,
yeah, yep, I like those songs too.
it's never like a, no, I like this song. Oh, y'all, Clint, I like, it's never a debate or a conversation. It don't got to be a debate, but it's never a conversation. It's never nothing. It's always just an agreement. Like, you get what I'm saying? So nobody can ever fill out her personality or know what she feel or think or, you know, because she never say anything. And instead of her either working on that or trying to do better with that, she get mad because I guess we outshine her, even though we're necessarily not even trying to outshine her. We literally just having normal, regular conversations. We always kind of outshine her. And it ain't just me. It's, you know, homegirl. Like, we always kind of outshine her because we talk and we got personalities and stuff. And she just be in the back like, nodding. So I be like, girl, that's your fault. Like, you need to start speaking up and start saying your 2 cents. Like, people just asking questions. What's so hard about answering a question? Like, I be confused. Like, why are you so nervous to talk about general shit? And this is music. Once again, I understand to the people that's out there shy, nervous, reserved. I get it. Maybe y'all feel like, oh, it's easier said than done. When you shy, you shy. I get it. But my thing is, if you're like that, don't be mad at other people. Don't feel like other people trying to show out. Don't feel like other people trying to outshine you. If you are reserved, then you have to understand what comes with you being reserved. Like, that would be my problem. I never cared that she was shy or low key, but I feel like she will be mad at me because I outshined her unintentionally. You know what I mean? And me personally, I'm not gonna dull down my personality. I'm not gonna, you know, bring it down just so I don't outshine you. No, I should be able to be myself just like you should be able to be yourself. It's going to be plenty dudes out there that might like shy, reserved, quiet people. Just like it's some dudes that don't like loud people. You know, it is what it is. But I feel like she wanted me to dull myself down. That way she could shine a little bit too. And no, I was not willing to do that because I'm not even trying to outshine you. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just being myself. I'm just talking. Like, literally what you wanted me to come out of my room where I was laying in my bed to do, to come out here in the living room and talk to these dudes. And then when I start to outshine you, I keep putting that in quotation marks because literally I'm only talking, we're talking about this music video, y'all. So it's no way for me. I'm not around here flipping my hair, trying to twerk, and then I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm not flirting with these. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally rapping to a song and they just so happen to like the artist. Like, that's it. So how can I be trying to outshine you? No. It's no way. You get what I'm saying? Find you. I don't know what dude originally talked to Bubbles. I don't know who she texted to come over because she like I said, I didn't want to worry about no boys with her no more. So I didn't even ask who she was talking to, kicking it with, none of that. When the night dies down and they getting ready to go, they invite us, but the boy came up to me and invited us to go to their party that they was having like next week or something. So he invited us, but he asked me. You get what I'm saying? He like,
y'all should come to our party. We having a party next week at such and such apartments. Y'all should come.
So you know me, I'm like, okay, bet. Like, you know, we in college, I'm down for a party, right? So I'm like, all right, y'all, drive safe, have a good night, whatever. I close the door. So I'm about to head back into my room because I'm just like, okay, you know, my work here is done. Like, I did have a good night. Cool, whatever. They was chill. They was some cool dudes. So I'm just like, so as I'm walking back, you know, Bubbles is like,
What did he say?
so I'm like, oh, he told us all to come to the party. They having a party next week. Like, we all should go. And I'm like, well, by the way, who was you talking to? Like, who did you invite over here? Mind y'all want to know another reason why I didn't know what dude she was talking to? She didn't sit next to this dude. We got the long couch, you know. We got the little love seat over there. We got a dining room table and chairs around. It's so many places to sit, right? She chose so the two friends, when they came in, they sat at the dining room because the kitchen and living room is open, like, you know. And they sat at the dining room table. The speaker we got is like a karaoke speaker. It's really big. So I was sitting on top of the karaoke because I was, you know, working the aux. the boy she ended up talking to, I ain't about to give him no name because I feel like thinking enough. The boy she was talking to sat on the lone couch, right? Okay. At this point, homegirl didn't even sit down yet because she was turning on the TV. And you know, like, we used to think we were so cute because we had, like, in our lamp, we had, like, the red bulb. Y'all know how to... Yeah, we thought we was really doing something like the little red light special. So she turning on the red bulb and stuff, like, we set in the mood. Bubbles picked the seat that is singular just for her, the love seat, instead of sitting next to the boy that she was talking to. Not that she had to be all up on him or cuddled up, but if you're talking to somebody, wouldn't you sit next to them? So at the end of the day, homegirl had to sit next to him. Once again, we don't know which dude out of these three Bubbles is talking to, but we're just sitting down, because why would you sit in the individual love seat instead of sitting where the boy at that you're talking to? Because now homegirl has to sit on that couch. Now the homegirl and the boy wasn't close, because like I said, it's a long couch. It could fit like 4 people. So the boy was literally on one end and homegirl was on the other end. But if you're talking to somebody, like I said, I just felt like, why wouldn't you sit over there, at least let homegirl sit in a singular seat, you know, just so we knew who you was talking to. So because she didn't make it known, she wasn't flirting with him, she didn't offer them nothing to drink, she was barely talking to any of them, so we didn't know who the hell she was talking to, who was there for her. We don't know nothing, y'all. Because why? She don't make it known. She didn't even introduce us. Like, they introduced themselves like, hi, I'm Tom, I'm Bob. Like, they did that. She didn't even say like, hey, Kay, this is Tom, homegirl, this is Tom, this is Bob. She didn't do none of that. So we don't know nothing. We just know it's 3 boys and it's 3 of us, right? Whatever, cool. Like I said, so because none of that was introduced, she wasn't sitting next to him, she wasn't flirting with him, none of that. So when I asked her, like, you know, by the way, and don't get mad at me, because I know how you girls like to tussle. So now let me stop, because ain't no bitch. You know. So anyways, but I'm just like, who were you talking to? So she was like, I'm gonna just say Bob. Fuck it. So the boy that was sitting on the couch next to homegirl was Bob. So we like, yeah, you know, who you talking to? And she's like,
Bob.
mind you, Bob is the same dude that when he walked out, he invited me to his party. So I'm like, oh, I done did it again. So mind you, even though, of course, we not gonna put 20 on 10 and act like he liked me, but I feel like I was right back in another situation where he didn't invite me to a party, even though he invited all of us. But I feel like she got another, like, attitude because he invited us to the party, but he asked me and not her. Because once again, Bob was the main dude talking out of all his friends, and it was like I was the main girl talking, so it's like we kind of clicked, but I didn't click with him. Like, you know, I didn't care shit about that boy. I was just talking about my artist, like, that's it. But I felt like maybe because I was the main one talking and stuff like that, like, he just, it's like they get drawn to me, like they start like catching like a vibe with me because I be the only one talking, y'all. And once again, she's upset or she feels some type of way because the dude she was talking to, that she wasn't even talking to the whole night, she was over there on the couch sitting there smiling, nodding her head and laughing at everything else everybody was saying, but she wasn't saying nothing herself. So the dude didn't even get to know her. But once again, the dude that she has a liking towards said something to me. Because like I said, I'm not going to act like he liked me. He never said he liked me or nothing. But I knew she was mad that he invited us through me instead of her. But once again, I didn't ask to fucking be out here, y'all. Like, I be getting mad thinking about it because, like, this type of stuff really ruined our relationship to the point, like I said, we don't even talk anymore. And I felt like, bitch, I was in my room minding my business. You begged me to come out here for the sole purpose that you wanted me to entertain your guests because you said that you feel like you was boring and da-da-da-da. What she really was, well, the thing is, she is boring when it comes to dudes, but she's not boring like when she's with family and friends that she know because she's her normal self. Whatever it is with these dudes that make her nervous, that's when she become boring. But you made me come out of my room, beg me, because you said you wanted the boys to be entertained and you didn't want them to be bored. And when I come out and do the very thing you asked me to do and be myself, I'm the bad guy again. Once again, y'all, I am the bad guy. For what? Like, for what, y'all? Like, what the hell did I do? Like, when I tell you, that shit used to piss me off because I'm like, here I am doing what you're asking me to do and you're getting mad at me, y'all. Like, she always was getting mad at shit that I had no control over. I didn't ask to be out here. I did not ask to be with you and your friends. Like, you could have left me alone and just invited that boy by himself. Or if he wanted to bring friends, then you should have invited your other friends that wasn't me. I don't know. But it's just like I felt like I kept getting blamed for being myself. And like it made me start feeling a certain way. Because I'm like, damn, I'm just being myself, being goofy, being loud. And the same reason that you want me around is the same reason why you have an attitude with me. So like, I don't understand. So it gave me very much jealous. Like, I felt like she started being jealous of me and how I am with dudes and why they like me and my personality. And I didn't like that, because here I am genuinely just trying to do what you ask. Like, come and be myself and make y'all laugh. And then I do that and I'm still getting like scolded for that. Like, I didn't understand. So I had to come to the point where like, bitch, you toxic. Like, you no good for me. I don't know if you jealous. I don't know if you're mad at me. I don't know what it is, but all I can do is be myself. And this is just a PSA. If you're around people and you feel like you can't be yourself, or you have to dull down your personality, or, you know, be less of who you are, then that's people you can't be around. I don't care if they family, friends, parents, neighbors, pets. I don't care who they is. Like, she made me feel like I couldn't be my loud and funny self. Like, I couldn't make a boy laugh because, oh my God, I gotta be conscious that he might like me. I cannot control who these dudes like. Like, I cannot control none of that. If I make them laugh and they like me because of that, that's on them. I was not flirting. I don't even be flirting with these dudes. I do not even let them think that I like them. Nothing. I'm just here to have a good old time. Okay? But y'all, when I told the last story, it made me think of that one, because I'm just like, bro, I cannot win with this bitch. Like, it don't matter what I do, I'm at fault. Like, I am at fault for something because you don't know how to be a person that has a conversation with guys. You know what I mean? But yes, y'all, as always, let me know how y'all feel about that. If y'all feel like did she have a right to be upset because the boy she was talking to asked me? And y'all, the thing is, he only asked us to come to a party. She act like he individually asked me out on a date or something. He invited us all to a party. He just asked me. Why? I don't know. Ask Bob why he asked me. I don't fucking know. I didn't ask him to ask me. I was just walking them out the door. Why you didn't get up and walk your friends out the door? Because they was heading to the door like, bye y'all. And she was just going to let the door, close. And I'm walking up because I'll always be about safety. So when they leaving, I was gonna lock the door and at least make sure they get to their car. Like, I know that they're dudes, but at the same time, like, I watch out for anybody. It don't matter if you're a girl or a boy. If you walk into your car and it's at night, I just at least look out the door, like, and watch them. You wasn't even getting up to make sure of anything. So by nature, I'm like that. So as they was walking out our door, I got up and I picked up, like, drive safe, and I locked the door. And as they're walking out, he just turns around like, hey, y'all should come to such a da-da-da. And if you would have walked them out, he probably would have asked you. Like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, but clearly I'm doing something wrong, I guess. But like I said, let me know in the comments below if you feel like I did something wrong, what I could have done differently, or if I should have did anything differently. Or do y'all just think Bubbles was tripping and she was hating? Let a bitch know. Even though at this point I already know what it is, but I want to know what y'all think in the comments below. So y'all let a girl know. But anyways, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Make sure you check out the rest of my videos on my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.